Hi friends, welcome back. This is lesson 2 of our week, creating meaningful poems. Let's see what we're going to be doing. So writers, earlier in the week, you learned how poets set up and organize their writing. That's when we talked about our line breaks, the stanzas, the white space. We have also been seeing items with poets' eyes. Well, today we are going to learn how poets make their poems more meaningful. So, here we go. We have poets find a small moment, a detail, or object that holds big feelings. What does that mean? Let's find out. Writers, remember last year when we talked about small moments and you guys wrote small moment stories? You wrote about a memory or something that happened to you. Let's think of moments or items that bring up a memory. Let's pause the video and make a jot list. So I'm kind of going fast here. So here we go. I already made a jot list. I hope you paused the video and created your own jot list. So here's Mrs. Barone's jot list. I have ocean, mountains, yoga, Kiki, my cat, and sisters. So all those words hold a lot of memories, a lot of moments that I have. I love visiting the ocean. I love visiting the mountains. I love doing yoga. It's so relaxing. And a lot of you have heard of my cat Kiki, who can be cute, funny, but also a little bit crazy. And then I have 4 sisters, and they have a lot of memories with my sisters. So here's my jot list. Look at your jot list and think of some of the items that you have. Now, choose one of those. So as I look at my jot list, there's a lot of poems I can come up with looking at my jot list. But I think today I'm going to choose one about Kiki. So I'm going to write a poem on Kiki. Now, Kiki, that's a big idea. It's a big picture. It's like that big watermelon. It's not my little seed, my little small moment. So now I got to think of a time with Kiki, an actual memory. Well, I've been thinking about that and then I thought of one. Let's look at my poem that I came up with. It's titled The Ride Home by Mrs. Barone. Walking to my car with a warm, fuzzy bundle, I look down and sitting on my lap is a brown, striped tabby wrapped in a blanket. Almost home, I say, purr, purr, purr. So I thought of all my memories with Kiki and I thought, you know what? The one I really enjoyed was the day I went to the shelter and I picked her out and I took her home. So I remember her being in my car. She was sitting there on my lap in a little blanket and she was just looking up at me. So I thought, you know what? That would be a perfect small moment to write about her. So there's so many memories, but I chose one. I could still write a whole lot more poems on Kiki, but I chose one memory because I wanted to bring it down to that small moment. And this poem to me is quite meaningful. It's the first day I actually got my cat. So today, writers, I want you to use the jot page you just made to create a poem that has meaning to you. Remember to narrow in on a moment and make that moment into a poem. My big picture was Kiki, but then once again, I brought her into the small little memory that I had of her that was so meaningful to me. And I made that into our poem that you just read right now. So don't forget to use all the craft moves and skills we have learned so far in Writer's Workshop. There is an anchor chart that I have and your teachers have posted on your Writer's Workshop page that lists all the different craft moves that we've been doing. So you'll be finding this anchor chart and it kind of reminds you of everything we have done so far this week. So take a look at it. It'll be on your Writer's Workshop Padlet. All right, guys, enjoy. Start writing. Let's go.